Hello, dear delegates of CEELDS 2011. My name is Orsika, currently ISEC International Vice President Country Development, responsible for Central Eastern Europe. I'm really sorry I cannot be with you at this conference, but I know that the chair, the conference team, and the OC is doing an amazing job, so I hope you are enjoying it and it helps you to become the kind of leaders that you want to be in the next term. I know that today you were introduced to the 2015 ambition of the organization and the new ISEC experience. And let me tell you a few things about what it means and what is needed from you new leaders in this new era. You know, I joined ISEC in 2005. I was the first generation of newbies in my LC who were recruited with the old ISEC experience, with the concept that you have to go through a flow and with the concept that we have to reach those measure of successes that we set. And in the beginning, it wasn't working so well because all LCs took some time to adapt, to figure out how they will do it, what are the most important points. But then I became one of those leaders who managed to lead big organizational growth towards the 2010 goals. So I actually spent 5 years of my ISEC experience working only on reaching 2010 and working on speeding up, reaching the goals, comparing countries with each other, competing, trying to make my country ISEC in Hungary the best as possible. And also I lived in the era where you needed to focus, you needed to cooperate, you needed to learn how to drive results and how to grow faster. So imagine how big change was it for me myself to suddenly start being one of the people who is responsible for 2015 after spending 5 years working on 2010 vision. But I think this is one of the best things. I understood in this half year that I spent on AI how much more this organization can be. It's not like 2010 was not good. No, it was very, very good. But 2010 has a younger brother called 2015. And Eddie is the new guy who is sexier, faster, connecting more with the new generation. But still, the older brother 2010 stays there as something that we really respect and we value. But now we are moving on. What is needed from everyone, and was needed also for me to be able to work on 2015, is to open my mind much more than it was before. To think about that this can be achievable. When I first heard the BHAG, I also thought, so how are we going to do this? But then I made friends with it, and now I really like it because I understood that this is something which constantly stays there and challenges the organization, but it puts bigger responsibility on all the leaders, everyone, not just ISEC International, but you as well, every single leader in every local entity. Because it means from now on, the challenge is big, and our essence still has to be there, and you need to decide. So in 2015, the individual responsibility of the leaders and the freedom where you can make your decisions is higher. I guess you already understood that with the new ISEC experience, you can play around more, you can create your own programs, you can make your own packages. And it's not only a can, you can do it, and because you can, you have to do it. You have to be able to make your entity relevant to that local reality where it is. And that means that you need to be more externally aware, more adaptable, fresher, faster, and also you need to learn how to, not just how to plan well, but how to change those plans if needed. I think ISEC in Central Europe is a very, very strong region, and we managed to be one of the leaders of 2010. Now the challenge is how can we lead 2015, which requires a bit different attitude from us. I'm sure that we can do it, and I think the change starts with you. And if you ask me if it is possible, you know, in 2007, I was a delegate in Euroco in Lithuania, and ISEC International VPs were reporting on the organizational goals. They show us where we are and where we need to go to reach 2010, and we laughed. The whole plenary was laughing because it was so obviously far. Nobody thought it can be achieved, but it was achieved in the end. And I also think this BHAG might be something which scares us at this moment. The 2015 goals might be high, that are still going to come up later. But this organization has shown that it's capable of extraordinary results. But it depends on the leaders. It depends a lot on you. I hope you will enjoy this journey, and maybe 5 years from now, one of you will be speaking about how we achieved 2015 to the new generation of leaders on CEELDS 2016. Hope to see you there, enjoy the journey, and create the ISEC that you want. Goodbye.